Alright, hello. I am Cow Cow. And today we're going to be playing ESO. I was going to play, what was it? Dune Awakening. But, I don't know, I just changed my mind. I figured I would play this. But yeah, I'm just going to level up my skill lines, I guess, and just relax for this stream. But, yep, I almost got Dawn's Wrath to 50. But then after we get Dawn's Wrath to 50, we'll try and level, like, Storm Calling or something. And just focus on that. But yeah, I was leveling this the other day. Yesterday. And then this ability is fucking gross. Hey, Albino. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, too. But yeah, this ability is so gross, and it's not even morphed yet. But like, once you like get someone in the execute phase, which for this ability is 33% health, it does 500% more damage, and it already does 21,000 damage over 3.8 seconds. But what was it? I was able to get like a 42k crit with this ability in the execute phase. It's gross. Alright on, Albino. I hope you're having fun playing football. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on getting Dawn's Wrath to 50, and we'll try and level up Storm Calling as much as we can. I sold some stuff. Sold a few items. I haven't done my endeavors yet. They refreshed the weekly one. But I wish the daily ones gave you more than like 10 or 15 seals. I feel like 10 or 15 is just like not that much, and it makes me not want to do them that, really, because of how few you get for doing the dailies, the daily endeavors. But then I ended up getting the Golden Pursuit finished though. Got this little pet, I guess. Let's queue up. Trying to think of what I want to do while we wait. Probably just go fishing in the new zone, because I know there's like a cosmetic item you can unlock for catching all the fish in the new area. We'll do that while we queue up for stuff. We'll just fish. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing Dune Awakening. I'll probably stream it at some point. Problem is I just don't have the money for a thumbnail for it at the moment. And then the next thumbnails I need to make. Actually, I do need to buy thumbnails for July, for the 4th of July stuff. Where's the thing? Yeah, but I had a really good lunch today. I had eggs and bacon for lunch. It was pretty good. But yeah, me and the fucking boys were playing Dune a lot last night, and then I was playing it with Rap as well. We were playing before the stream started, just helping him getting started out. It sucks though, because he has to play on a different shard, because the one I'm on is full, but we can like visit each other. I'm really tired. I didn't really get that much sleep. Like, I only got like maybe an hour or two of sleep, and then I just woke up.
This is the result of your own impatience, Vanessa.
Oh, it just smelled so good. I couldn't wait. It feels like...
Sickness will pass in time.
I talked to both of them.
It feels...
I know this is like one of the achievement things for the random events, but I think I already talked to them. Go fishing in this direction. I don't know if I did the dailies in this zone yet today. I might have already done them. Try that later. Alright, so where's the fishing node? Probably gonna be like saltwater fish here. Oh, I see a fishing spot. What kind of fish is it? Lake fishing. Okay. Lake. Should get a better chance at the rare fish because this other guy's here. Got the thing marked on our map now, which is nice. Yeah, I love the add-on that just tells you where it marks the things on your map, where the gathering spots are. Like, the other stuff it's fine, but like with the fishing things, it's really useful. The fishing nodes are hard for me to spot. But yeah, I ended up switching the gear set I have for my character, for the armor, because I think what I want to do, like once I level up all my subclasses, I want to do the one I'm leveling now, and then the DPS one from the Arcanist together, and just like shoot laser beams. Because, like, you could use the laser beam with the Arcanist, so, like, when they're not in the execute phase, and then once they get in the execute phase, do the one from the Templar. Right? Because the one from the Arcanist gets stronger for having the crux things. So, like, you'd build the crux, do the beam, rinse, repeat, and then once you get to the execute phase, just do the Templar laser beam, and I feel like that'd be a really easy thing to play. Come on, get the water. The lake one. Attacking instead of me. But yeah, I heard they're gonna do some updates for ESO. The one thing they're gonna do is add the crossplay finally. So people on PC will be able to play with people on the PlayStation and the Xbox, which I'm really happy they're doing. It's real nice. I really need to figure out, because I remember I was talking to my friends, and I was telling them the only reason I would get a Switch 2 is if ESO was on it, because then I could play it ESO at the hospital when I'm sick. But then they're like, well, why don't you just get a Steam Deck, because it's cheaper. And I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that. But I need to figure out if ESO even works on the Steam Deck. I don't have the launcher for ESO on Steam though, because I have just the launcher from the website, because I've been playing it since I've been playing ESO. I've had ESO since it released. Like, I even played the beta and stuff, I believe. That was back when the game was really bad. Like, I remember the game was so buggy when it came out. I don't even, like, I think, like, quests are, like, literally fucking broken, too. It was bad. I remember there's, like, this thing in Cold Harbor where the game would just break and you couldn't progress. And then, yeah, it was horrible. Well, they fixed it, though. That was, like, back before they even had, like, the champion points and stuff. Like, they had veteran ranks at that time. And then not only that, the world didn't scale either. So, like, you would, whatever your faction was, you would go to 1 to 50. And then, and then like when you're leveling, you're doing the quote-unquote new game plus, which was like, oh, you, depending on what faction you were, you would either do Daggerfall or Heaven Heart Pack first, or AD or Heaven Heart Pack or whatever. For me, it would be the new game plus with, you know, either Daggerfall Covenant or AD, or not AD, or Heaven Heart Pack, because I'm an AD player. But I remember the game was a lot more difficult then too. But like also, what was it? A lot of the gear sets would be useless in the overworld. Because like, now because everything scales with your level, like whenever I loot something, it'll be champion 160, which is what the max the gear goes to, is champion 160. But like back then, like, you know, you'd end up, you know, like there's a really good set from Deshaun. But if you were like an Ebonheart Pack character, that set was like, I believe it was always set to like whatever the level for that area was, which I think was like maybe level 30 or something, or 20 was the Deshaun area. But that gear set would be a lot better for like an AD player, because it would be like veteran rank, whatever. Yeah, the game was so terrible back then. Ooh, dungeon pops. Alright. One good thing about it though is it was a lot harder, but yeah, that was the other update they're gonna do, is they're gonna make the overworld more difficult, which I'm hoping it's like an optional thing, or whatever. Like, because I feel like it should be like how it is now, but then if you want to like have it be harder, and then also have there be like more rewards for playing on the harder difficulty in a zone, I think that'd be cool too. The more I thought about it though, with ESO, I don't, like, there's some stuff in ESO, like storylines that are cool, but it's very few and far between. I really think it would, I remember I was watching a YouTuber that does like lore stuff, and they were saying it would be better for like the ESO stuff. As far as its authenticity, like maybe like it's a
It's been abandoned for ages.
it's like a fictional book
Sealed by unyielding frost.
in the other
Locals say
games.
that
It's
it
like
is
if you were to
haunted.
play like Skyrim
Despite
or
this,
Elder Scrolls
I
6.
hope to reclaim my
Anything
ancestral
that
home.
references
Should ill fortune
ESO
befall
is like
me,
a book
I
that
have left
somebody
these
wrote.
speaking stones behind to tell my tale.
I think that's how it should be. It's like some of the fucking storylines in ESO are garbage. Like the whole the Gold Coast storyline with the one rod is really bad. Cause like and I agree with the person that was doing the video on it. It's like they should have just not had the Deja Prince lady be a Deja Prince. Just have her be a Magnet or something. Cause her sort like her whole sphere was fine and everything. Like the whole being of like fate in the multiverse or whatever. Just don't have her be a fucking Deja Prince. Have her just be something else. She doesn't need to be a Deja. Have her be a Magnet. Alright, it's like problem solved. Cause like they were saying, like she fucks up the. I didn't even think about it at
Residents
the
of Dire
time.
Frost Keep appeared to have been fleeing, but now
And I
they're
love it when I
found
learn something
time.
new about the lore for the setting.
Tomb for all
I actually learned in that video. But like the whole sacred numbers in ESO. So like, I believe 3 is a sacred number in ESO. 8 is a sacred number, and so is 16. So like there can only ever be like 16 Deja Princes or whatever. The fact that you have a magical 17th one really fucks things up. How the world works, you know? But yeah, I forget what the channel's name was. I think they named their channel off of like Daryl off or something. They like yeah, he had a pretty cool channel. I really like it when I learn something new about the Elder Scrolls because I know almost everything about it. But every now and then there's something new I learn that someone points out that I didn't know. It's a good day when that happens for me. I'm glad this dungeon's a quick one. Yeah, I'm having fun right now. Kind of like zoning out and going on a rant. Don't really have to focus too hard on shit like in Dark Souls. The reason why I decided not to stream Dune is because
The Dire Frost flame I read about in Winter.
I've had like 2 fucking nightmares about Dune already.
Contact my ancestors
Getting
if I
eaten
might.
by Shy Snood.
I'd like to know what happened.
Like because I recently made a Mark III bike in the game yesterday. I finished building it, and it took me like 4 hours to get everything to build it. And then I had a dream that I got eaten by Shite Snood with it, and I lost everything again. And I lost my bike that I spent so long building. But the game is so stressful when you're like crossing really big areas in the desert. And you have to like take the long way around shit, or else you really risk losing everything. Otherwise, Shy Snood will eat you.
Well,
But we ended up figuring out too, because me and my friend are in we made a guild guild or whatever. But you have to so if whoever the guild sides with, so our guild is siding with Harkonnen. But you, as an individual player, you cannot side with Atreides if you do that, because if you do that, the game will automatically kick you from whatever guild you're in. So I hate that I have to side with Harkonnen because I think House Atreides is the way. But so we're siding with Harkonnen. But I just got to the point in the game where I can build the helicopter. I don't have the materials for the helicopter. I need to find out where they are. But I know I need like lots of them. And then I forget what else I need. I know there's like another thing I need to research. Probably the radiation too. I think my friends were telling me who are further in the game than me that where you get the materials for the helicopter, there's radiation or something. But yeah, Dune Awakenings are really good. Man, there's so many good games coming out this year. So far, I mean, what you had, what was that one RPG? I forget what it was called. It was like the turn-based one. I'm blanking out on the name. I know a lot of people were playing that recently on YouTube. But then they had Tainted Grail that came out. They have the Oblivion Remaster. And then they had, well, it's not a new game, but they had the Super Earth event in Helldivers 2. That was a lot of fun. And then they had Dune Awakening just now. So there's so many good games coming out so far this year.
You should not have lived the flame. The mistress will delight.
I'm really glad too that like all the woke shit in the game is just dying.
I am myself again.
98. I'm finally free.
Finally, games are gonna be
I
good
am
again.
free, at last, but the throne of Ice Rage still lives.
Just don't like being lectured in my fucking video game. It's the most cringe thing ever. Why I was so offended by fucking Dragon Age Railguard. Bad. I remember like everybody was getting upset about the demo we were showing of the new Witcher game. But it's like I remember they made Ciri look really ugly in the first trailer, and then like I guess they're trying to make her look pretty now. But it's like even then I don't fucking care about The Witcher. I never have. I don't know, like I've never been into CD Projekt Red games. Not my thing. And I don't really remember having very much fun with Cyberpunk as well. Like I remember too, it was so funny. Someone got really mad at me because it's like, oh, because I wasn't, like, basically because I wasn't simping for Cyberpunk before it came out, or whatever. I forget what the reason was. I was like, oh, I didn't want to pre-order it. I don't know. I forgot what I said, but they got so mad at me. But why you didn't want to support Cyberpunk? And then when it came out, it was horrible. Broken. It was like they thought Cyberpunk was going to be like the second coming of Christ, which is funny. I don't even remember who the person was that was telling me what their name was. I just remember someone got mad at me on a Discord server about it. But yeah, and then fucking... I know, like, what was it, the current Grand Theft Auto is good. It was 5, that's the current one. But, man, from what I heard, 6 just looks like ass. I've never been really too into those type of, like, I was more of a fan of, like, Saints Row 3 and 4. Cause I like Saints Row because it was, like, goofy.
Turned out more useful than I thought. Would never have gotten through the last.
What was it? The newest Saints Row game was just horrible as well.
There are many reasons not
really
to go.
woke.
I can hear blasting winds at the top of that ladder, and there is a chill that strikes the bone. Any manner of beast could be waiting for me, but I will not shame my family by walking away.
Hold the boss.
Frozen soul will haunt this place forever.
Yeah, I think the Flame Blossom set would be better for this thing I want to try with the laser beams, because the problem I have with the Howling Legacy set is that in order for it to trigger, I have to do either heavy or light attacks, whereas with the Flame Blossom, I just need to be dealing damage in general, so it's better. Yeah, that really made me happy yesterday that I talked to Stefan Quest before in another Discord, but apparently he just found me through the YouTube suggestion or recommendation or whatever. Where did the item go? Oh shit. I don't know where the guy's corpse is. Oh well. It's not a really good set anyways, to be honest. Alright. What's my Dawn thing at now? It's at 47. It'll probably take like 2 or 3 more dungeon runs to get it to 50. A meal. Applications. Like after I get the Dawn thing 50. I think what I might want to do is not is heal for a little bit. I'm gonna level up my healing specs or healing skill things for the subclasses. There's another fishing spot. After I'm done with this fishing node, I need to check my blood sugar. I had to put it on the charger because the Dexcom died. I just want to make sure my blood sugar isn't too high. My blood sugar shouldn't have gone up because my lunch was like purely protein. I think what I'll do after yeah, I'll have to exit the queue though. I'm gonna do this fishing. I'm gonna check my blood sugar. I'm gonna take a quick shower. This is really hot. It's getting to the point where it's finally fucking summer. White boy summer. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow for a stream. Hopefully I'm feeling well tomorrow. I think what I should do is like spread the games out more. Because I don't want to like burn people out with like a single game, like do Dark Souls 4 streams in a row or whatever. And I feel like people will get bored if I do that. Probably leave the queue first. That's another thing I remember too, like when during the beta, I forget if it was like the beta or the alpha, for ESO, but I remember like ZeniMax was saying, oh, there's no first person. And everyone lost their fucking shit. And then, because everyone was upset by it, they added first person after the fact. Because originally the game wasn't going to have first person. It'd be fucking weird for an Elder Scrolls game. I'm glad they did add the first person though. I don't know of too many MMOs that have first person actually as an option. As far as I know, I think ESO is the only one that I know of that does. For like this type of MMO. Alright, there we go. We got a little fish here. I'm gonna be right back. So, I'm gonna just take my medicine and take a shower, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Moved me to the AFK channel. Alright. Sorry about that. But I'm feeling better now. I think that shower is exactly what I needed. And my blood sugar was normal. I was worried over nothing. It was 90. Actually a pretty good number. Freaking hate diabetes. The hardest part for controlling it for me, it's because like it's fine like if you eat something you take insulin, but my problem is I'll eat something and I'll take insulin for it, but then I'm still hungry and I eat more things, and it's like I already took insulin for one thing, and then like you end up taking, it's weird, like you end up taking more than you need, and the insulin doesn't like work right away, so like your blood sugar ends up getting high, and then you don't know if the insulin's working because the insulin takes about 30 or 40 minutes to start working. And that's my main problem with it. Fucking hate diabetes. It fucking sucks. It's like I don't even. It's like I have type 1 diabetes. I swear, like I feel like I don't fucking trust the medical industry. Like I bet like they did something to fucking give me the type 1 diabetes or whatever, whether it be through like food eat or shit like that. Oh, wait, is there a fishing thing here? Oh, it's right here. Why did I fucking go away from it? Alright, let's fish. Oh wait, hold on. Let me queue up for the dungeon. Yeah, like I just don't. Part of me, like the only reason I would want to move out of the US to like a different country is purely for dietary reasons. Cause the food in America is poison. Spaghetti in Italy makes you skinny. Spaghetti in America makes you fat. I don't want to be sick no more. Yeah, I've been sending Heretic all the fucking recipe things I can't use. To help him out on whatever character he plans to main. Should probably send him like recipes for like the furnishing items I can't use either. Ooh, cool. This is a house item. It's a trout. Stick that somewhere in our house. And I feel so much better after that shower. Felt all gross before, now I feel good. I really need to drink more water. I've been drinking a lot of like sparkling water. Like the sparkling ice brand, which is really good. The lemonade flavor and the fruit punch flavor. But I need to stop drinking the Monster energy drinks, because they're really bad for me. And then I know the doctor was telling me that just due to health conditions, you know, like I gotta be careful, not because I can get a heart attack or something, because I'm getting to that age. And I feel like Monster energy drink will make heart attacks come faster. One thing I'd be really scared of happening is like hanging out with my friends and then like we're playing Helldivers or something, I just have a heart attack during the thing and then I just die right there. That'd be horrible. Ooh, we got another fish. How many of the fishes have we gotten? Oh no, we just got a duplicate of the sun scale bass. There's like 1, 2, 3. There's 3 more lake fish I need to catch. I was playing a little bit of Oblivion again this morning. What was it? I didn't play in a while. Ended up updating the mods I had. I'm really pissed off that the one I don't know what mod is doing it. I think I know what mod it is, but they still haven't like fixed it with like when you play a female character and you move your hands a certain way in first person, your hands become invisible and it's fucking annoying. I hope that gets fixed soon. Whatever mod it is. But I liked it. I like all the cool armor mods people have been making. For the MBO body or whatever. And there's like 3 really cool ones. Or no, there's not 3. There's 4 actually. That I really like. There's like this Dark Templar one. There was like this other one that kind of reminded me of like an elven kind of like scout, like rogue type outfit. And then there was like a ranger type one. And then there's like another one that just came out recently that looks kind of like the Demon Hunter armor from Diablo 3. And it's pretty cool. Even like that armor set comes with the bow as well. I don't think the bow does really much damage though for the mod, but whatever. Alright, let's move this fishing spot. Ooh, nice, another quick one. I think this is gonna be a short stream. I can probably go for 30 minutes or an hour more.
Secure the mine.
I'm just really tired. I need to take a nap. Maybe I'll do something tonight, like play some Titan Quest or something if I'm feeling well. Because the stream is kind of not really much is going on. I just don't want to get another flare up and end up in the hospital again. And my family is out on vacation, so if that happens, I'm kind of fucked.
Kill them.
I don't know why. I need to fix that the bug for the beam.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Where are we going?
Time to go.
Let's go. I need it.
Down there are in better state. Do me a favor and take care of the undesirables down there. I'll stay here and supervise.
I'm hurt.
Not done yet.
Yeah, I had a good night last night when I was talking to my friends. I think one of my friends was giving me some really good advice too. So, nice of them.
You'll have this thing cleaned out in no time. Oh, this is good stuff. Old cellar.
I was really surprised though when my friends were telling me I was an extrovert or whatever that is. I never really thought of myself as one. I think it's more easier to be an extrovert like online. Like in person, I don't really like to talk to anybody. But I remember he wasn't the only person that said that. I remember a while back. I think it was when I was playing WoW. I forget what expansion it was. I think it was it would have been maybe in. I think it was in maybe Legion. I forget. But I remember me and my friend Nubs, we had a friend called Sephora. I think her character name was like named after the makeup place or whatever. I think Nub said she moved to Ireland or something. But I remember really liking Sephora. She was a really nice lady. What was it? Like, because me and Nubs ended up joining whatever guild she was at some point. And then she was talking to Nubs. I was like, why don't you talk to anybody? Calcal's always talking to people. And Nubs like, but yeah, but Calcal likes to talk to people. Or like Calcal isn't afraid to talk to people or whatever. Honestly, that is not true at all. I'm like very paranoid when it comes to meeting new people. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt though. Most of the time I just have a hard time trusting people. Well, I usually have the rule meet each other, and the reason why you hang out is because you're buddies. Because you think you can potentially be friends, but you're not really friends until you've known someone for 5 years. I remember one of my buddies I hang out with also has that rule. We haven't known each other for 5 years yet, so we'll see. Alright, let's leave this place. The fishing thing is still here. What's my... let me loot the thing. What's my skill line? 48. Is this morphable yet? No. Damn. But level 50 we'll be able to get to the final trait, restoring spirit or whatever. Oh. That was quick. Let's see if the other person accepts. I didn't click on it. Okay, let's go fishing then. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I saw a mod, there was like a companion mod that someone made for the Oblivion remaster that just added Lydia to the game. I thought it was funny. That would be a fun character idea to play in Oblivion Remastered. Or even in Skyrim, but it's kind of shit in Skyrim due to enemy types in Skyrim, but playing like a cryomancer in Oblivion or Skyrim Remastered would be fun. Just like a Frost Mage. It's just like, I fucking, like, Frost Magic really sucks though. In Skyrim at least, because most of the enemies you're going to be fighting are Nords, and they have a 50% resistance to Frost. And then not only that, when you go into most dungeons, most of the dungeons have undead in them. And guess what undead are resistant to? Frost. And then like you have the whole Dawnguard DLC. You're fighting lots of vampires. Vampires have a 50% resistance to Frost. So like the only way to get like Frost Magic to work, to even be worth doing in Skyrim, so have a mod that like adds like different perks, basically like a perk overhaul. Because I remember there was like some that would make it to where your frost spells would just ignore frost resistance. And that's like the only way to make it optimal. But even then, with the mod, like that was like a late game perk. That was like a perk at the very later levels. However, if you ended up getting them and you like committed to it, it was actually really good. Because you could like freeze people in place and shit. Really nice. I remember, I forget what the mod was. I don't think it's for Skyrim Special Edition, but it's for the old Skyrim. I don't think you can get the mod to work anymore. But it was like an overhaul system that basically made everything more deadly. It had but it was really hard to get to work, because like, if you had any modded armor, you had to like do a weird patch to get it to work with the overhaul, to where it would work with things being more deadly and shit. But if you did destruction magic with this thing, you actually had to like pick what element you wanted to specialize in. And then when you did that, those spells became stronger. So like your lightning spells would become really strong if you specialized in that. But all the other elements would do 0 damage. So there was like a drawback. But I remember for like the fire, it did like fucking crazy damage. Lightning one, like would it, I think it like, from what I remember, I think it like did stuff to make you faster, like move faster and shit. It was either that or like your first hit on them would deal like double damage. Most of the time that was enough to kill someone. Oh yeah, I think the fire one would make it to where when you shot a fire spell, it did like 2 at a time or something. I don't know. It's been so long. I remember there's this one YouTuber I watched that was playing with the mod deck. It was like, I think his name was like Sorcerer Dave or something. He was like playing like an Imperial dude. He wasn't. I think if you were to watch him do his playthrough with it, you wouldn't see the destruction stuff that I mentioned though, because he was playing as a sword and board warrior, basically playing like a fire. Honestly, it was a really good playthrough. I really enjoyed watching. I think he does a really, Sorcerer Dave does like really good, like roleplay series for like the Bethesda games. Like I really like the characters he makes. Like I like his Morrowind playthrough with Bathus Ulim or whatever. It was a really cool character. And the Skyrim character I really liked as well. But then like he had like the I remember one character I fucking hate him for this. Cause like he played like a high elf wizard character, and one of his very first playthroughs for Oblivion. And like the character quirk is he would pick up every single fucking book or whatever, and like he had to have like at least one of every book. And ever since I watched that, I have to collect every fucking book now on all my characters, so a lot of the time. And there's like another really good YouTuber that does a lot of like the roleplay series I really enjoy. It's like Variax. Remember him being really good too. I don't understand with Variax though. Cause like I honestly think he should, because he doesn't want to like monetize or anything, for like YouTube or Twitch or anything. I don't know why he feels like, I don't know if he feels like he shouldn't be able to make money doing YouTube, or if it's like morally wrong to. I have no idea. But I wouldn't mind like giving him a super chat after, you know, watching him play Oblivion or something. He did that. But maybe there's another reason why he doesn't do it. I have no idea. I know Variax is a pretty cool guy too. Really like watching him. I know there's like this one YouTuber I like watching for, I just like watching his Daggerfall playthroughs. Yeah, I think his name was like Grimmeth or something. He had a lot of really cool Daggerfall playthroughs. But I never wanted to play Daggerfall myself. The game is rough. I think I'd have even more trouble playing like Arena or something, or Battlespire. Yeah, Variax is a good chap. I forget. I think the way I found Variax too, the way I found him is because I was looking for a Baldur's Gate playthrough. Because I forget, man, this must have been so long ago. I think I might have been like around 18 or so when I must have found his channel. Because I remember the whole reason I found his channel was because there was the Viconia Devere mod for Oblivion that added her as a follower. And then that got me interested in D&D, and it's like, oh, what game is she from? She's from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. And it's like, and then at the time, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 wasn't on the scene. It was before they made the enhanced edition or whatever. So I was like looking on YouTube, it's like Baldur's Gate Let's Play or whatever. And that's how I found Variax. So it's like, I was like 18 then. Man, that must have mean I've been like subscribed to him for like 12 years almost, maybe. That was like, I remember when I was watching those videos, he's been doing it for so long. That was back when a video had to be like, a video could only be like 5 minutes long or 10 minutes long or something, shit like that. So a lot of his like old videos are really short, but like, you know, he'd have like a lot of them, so.
Fine work. It looked fun. Now, we
But yeah, I think a game I would want to try and play on one of those like weird is I don't know if I've ever been in this dungeon. I probably missed the quest. But what was it?
great while since I took a splash like
I
that.
forgot what I was gonna fucking say. Oh yeah, now I remember. One game I would want to play on like those servers they have is Neverwinter Nights, or I think that's the game. The first Neverwinter game. Because apparently that was the really good one. I don't know though, like I really liked playing Neverwinter Nights 2 on GOG. Like I thought that game was a lot of fun. I never finished it, but I thought the characters were really cool. Like I liked the dwarf character who was trying to learn how to be a monk or whatever. And that's his whole storyline. But I liked it was cool though, because like if you could like play as like a drow or like one of the weirder races in that game. It made the game kind of harder though, but like, cause like, made it to where you would level slower. So like, if you were playing as a drow, it would take you longer, a lot longer, to get to like level 2. Like getting to level 2 in that game was like getting to level. It would like getting to level 3 on a human. It would be like getting to level 3 on a human or something. And it was worse. And the reason why it was so hard is because like you like at level 1 is like the most deadly part of the game. So like you'll have like 9 HP for quite a while and like you'll die easily. But I remember the one class that was fun to play in Neverwinter Nights 2 was the Warlock.
This portal, then
But,
walk
like,
to the central room.
It was weird though, because you'd have to like either be chaotic evil, like you could be like any type of evil, I believe, and then you could be chaotic neutral and chaotic good as a warlock. There's like a lot of the stuff were alignment locked. I hate how like the newer D&D doesn't have the alignment system for classes. Like I feel like a paladin needs to be like good or like some kind of lawful or whatever. Like maybe you could argue they'd be neutral good or chaotic good, but I don't think a paladin can be neutral or evil. Unless it's like an anti-paladin or something. Like obviously then you can be evil, sort of, but the inverse of a paladin. Because like the whole paladin thing is supposed to be a holy knight, you know? Like if you're just neutral, you're just like a fucking fighter at that point. But yeah, I miss, that's the one thing I like about the older system that I hate about 5e is the whole, oh, you can be any alignment. You could be a good pact with the fiend, worship the devil, but it's somehow good, which is fucking retarded. Pact with the fiend warlock's a lot of fun. Pretty good warlock subclass. the dungeon? Okay. Ooh, nice strong graph is level 49. Let's get out of here. Alright, I mean, you just need to do it one more time and we'll have it at 50. Just open these. Alright. Can I morph this now? No, fuck. I hope, get enough XP for the ability where I'm able to morph it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to fucking do another dungeon with the skill line already being 50 and shit, which is gonna be annoying. Where's that thing coming from? Heard people talking. Is it a random event? Where is he at? Is it you? Oh, it's just a reef viper. Oh, I don't know where it is. I hope, just because, like, this whole season thing is themed around necromancy and the worm cult in ESO, I really hope, they add, like, the Lich as a skill line. Like, having a cool Lich form and shit that you can transform into. Liches are so cool. Like, diction. And like the way they look in the Elder Scrolls too, they're like so fucking cool. Especially the ones in Skyrim are just the coolest, like the Dragon Priest. And then I'd say after that, the ones in Oblivion are pretty cool too, the Ayleid Liches. I don't know, it's like pretty much a tie for the Liches for me for Morrowind and what is it? Oblivion. Almost said ESO. But yeah, like when you see the Liches in this game too, like they look so fucking cool. I want to be able to turn into one of them. I don't know, maybe there's like a texture mod or something for, maybe I gotta check that out. Because if there is like a texture mod that like made it to where, it altered the texture of like the Vampire Lord and replaced it with like the Lich, I'd be fine with that. Yeah, at some point, honestly, I don't really think it's necessary for me to get the triglyph on this stuff. Like, having a lot of magickas on it, because like I think the actually do more damage the more magicka I have. I think that's how it works in the game. Because I know there is like builds that I saw people do back in the day where it's like they just get gear that stacks magicka and somehow that would like increase your damage. But I don't know if that's still how the system works. Get a drink. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 4th of July. But need to pay the one artist again for the thing they're working on for me, and then I need to ask them something though. Yeah, because I want to ask them if they can send me the file. Because I don't plan on using it, like, until I pay them fully. But I know Alu was telling me I should ask them for the file, even if it's not complete, just in case, like, if something happens, I have it, and then, you know, if something happens, you know, I can have someone else finish it or whatever. But Alu was getting on to me about that, so. But I want to make sure. I'm gonna try and check on them later. Tomorrow. I tried checking on them last night, but they're probably busy with stuff. I don't know. They didn't respond. But I got 2 more months to go until I'll have the thing fully paid off. It's just before I do the final payment, I just want to have like the file uncompleted or completed, but and stuff. That will be before I do the final payment. That way there's just something, you know. Oh, there you go. It's just gonna be like one of the rare fish, and then I'm gonna get it, and then it's gonna and the person's gonna accept. And I really miss my uncle. I remember one time we were visiting him on a. He used to live on a sailboat, and he would just kind of like dock in Mexico and like kind of live there, retired. But when we were visiting him, like we were going fishing on a sailboat, and I ended up like catching a barracuda or something. It was pretty cool. I remember it was cool too because the Black Pearl was docked at the dock we were at, where my uncle parked his boat, and we like went on the Black Pearl even though we weren't supposed to. Man, why are people fucking leaving? Is it the tank that left or the healer? I think the tank's name is highlighted in purple, so. Maybe they left because this dungeon was like really hard or something. I know the dungeon where you get the Carolorn's Legacy gear that I have. I remember that one being tough, and I think this is the dungeon that came with that one. And I remember doing this one. It was yesterday, or the day before, and it was really tough. You don't have like a group that knows what they're doing. It's kind of rough. Yeah, I like this dungeon though, 'cause it's like it has like a dragon priest at the end, and like there's like stuff with Tyriite or whatever. I don't remember what the whole story of this dungeon was. From what I remember, like this whole area where this dragon priest is relatively close to High Rock or something. I think it was a female dragon priest as well, from what I remember. The story of this dungeon. I don't know why I remember the story of this dungeon specifically.
Careful fighting those two. They look stronger than
Yeah,
the rest.
this boss was the hard one. All the other ones were
Smells
fine, I
strong, too.
think. Yeah. We're doing pretty good so far, despite not having a tank. Ow, that hurt. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. No. Oh. Yeah, this is the hard boss. All the other ones are fine, though, from what I remember. Wait for the thing. Keep going.
They'll freeze.
Wait, drink potion. Okay, first one's dead. Get up, fuck. Out of range.
Oh, shit. They never bothered the last times.
this dungeon so I can fucking get this skill line maxed out.
These gargoyles were just statues the last time I was here. What changed?
Beats me.
Attacking me there. The boss.
Watch out for this one. Must be the giant patriarch.
favorite dungeon type. Like the Nordic runes are so fun to explore in Skyrim. I think the Nordic runes are a lot cooler than the Ayleid runes in Oblivion for sure.
Ela, hold. Let them take care of this one. I need you and Lotus to hold off any reinforcements.
Fine, but our deal still stands. After their leader is felled, I want my payment.
My sovereign god. Let's just focus on bashing in some heads, yeah?
Boss head. Oh, there he is.
Busy. Now I must entertain these guests. See? All shall be blessed and perish. Let's bring back this energy, shall we?
Quick, get me some inhibitors.
Yeah, I'm like fucking zoning out right now. Pass out. It's definitely gonna be the last dungeon, and then we're gonna take a nap.
Live like a snake. That's now. Let's make some of it, shall
Ah, shit. Heal.
nothing but the smell of charred flesh. Stop fiddling with my ingredients. That's bastard. I also bring the blessing of fire's end.
Nice. 37k crit. 41k crit. Nice.
Nasty. She'll kill you all. The ark, this day covered. Bill.
Did Devokun send you to usurp me? To take this temple back? No matter. This now my lord demands an offering. God shall do nice. Cold embrace. Bring them pestilence. Make them pay. Shiva! Worthy of Spellbreaker's might. I'll meet you where you stand.
There we go. We did it. My inventory's full.
No, I was so close. Spellbreaker was within my grasp. It should be mine.
Is that all you can think of? After all that we've been through? Your greed has blinded
Nice. Dawn's Wrath is 50.
Everyone's game to see that.
A bunch of intricates I can sell.
You fools may have defeated
Alright.
me, but you'll never stop the master of tasks. Still, his pestilence spreads, and this one shall know its blessing.
Alright. Can I morph the ability as well? I can, good. What are the morphing options? I think I'd rather get the heal for 15% of the damage inflicted. Radiant Glory. Seems more useful for me, since I like to go in the Imperial Sewers. A little bit more survivability is good. Alright, we finished up Don's Rat. I think I completed every Templar skill line. I know I completed the healing one, I completed the Atrix Spear one, and I completed this one now. Neat. Now, I just have to do the Storm Calling. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna see if I completed the daily quests already. I'm just gonna accept them and then log off and do them whenever I wake up. This way. Oh, I haven't done the dailies. Okay. I'll have to do these later today then.
Legion Praxis has need of your services.
The sword that up.
Alright. Well, thank you for everyone that ended up showing up to this. Watching me play my guilty pleasure. But anyways, I hope everyone has a good day. If I'm feeling okay and if I have the energy, I'll try to stream tonight, but probably very unlikely just because I'm trying to take it easy more. But anyways, have a good one.